You know, I think when I was younger, I really strongly identified with the idea of being a composer. So, as I was growing up as a teenager in the Highlands, there weren't many other composers around. In fact, I didn't meet another composer until I was about 15 years old, and that was Sir James Macmillan. And but I knew that that's what I did in a way, and I kind of built a very strong sense of identity on that at first. But then, as I got older, I think I started to realize that there were other really important things in life, and I started to find in a way what it was that made me me. I started to be able to kind of see the work that I did as a composer sometimes as something a little bit more separate from my identity and my personality. So I think also there's part of that that's based on a defense mechanism, because when you're making a lot of music and it's in the public domain, it's open to criticism in newspapers and audience members and things, and you have to develop quite a strong, quite a thick skin. But it's actually when you realize that it's not personal criticism. It's fine for somebody to not like what I do, for example, but it's not a criticism of me. And I think learning to separate that really made me understand that a sense of who I am and who I am as a composer, and the two things are now not disconnected, but they're slightly kind of clarified in my mind, I think. I've managed not to answer the question about what makes me me, but I think what doesn't make me me is being a composer, actually. What makes me me is my own kind of sense of my place in the world, and the way I grew up in it, and the way I relate to people. And I think those things are the most important things in life, actually, and composition is what I do, which is so important to me, but it's not what defines me as a person.